I see a lot of people telling others to learn AI, but no one tells what are the actual AI skills to learn. All of the big influencers advise you to learn AI skills to stay relevant, to stay productive, and if you don't want to get replaced and if you want to survive, you have to learn AI. But what are the actual AI skills to learn? And that is the exact topic of our today's video. So stick to the end because you're going to discover the 6 most powerful AI skills that will help you stay relevant and productive. So do you have that friend who don't use AI? Absolutely not. Nobody has it. Everyone uses AI, but only few can extract the maximum benefits from it. But why? The reason is the prompting. The simple prompt you give, the basic output you will get. But when you give a detailed prompt, you get exactly what you want. And that happens because of prompt engineering. So the truth is you don't need to focus too much on finding the best AI app for you while you don't know the fundamentals on how to communicate with the models you already have. You get the best output from the ones you already have just by a good context or prompt. So for example, you want to become a sword person. So first you go to learn how to swing your sword. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter how fancy it is. It is not only limited from getting best essays, best research papers, creating good quality images and videos, but it is linked with turning bigger and complex ideas into reality, building AI agents for bigger tasks. To master prompt engineering, you have to learn several frameworks, like the simple framework of RTC. R stands for role, T stands for task, and C stands for context. This method is a simple framework to instruct your AI to give you the accurate and relevant results. For example, you want a meal plan to lose weight, so you give it a role. You are a world-class nutritionist. You give it a task like create a 3-day meal plan, and then you give it a context. It must be vegetarian and under 2000 calories. Now, this was very simple. Here's another example. You are a professional recruiter, which is a role. Then you write, please review my resume for errors. And it was a task. Then you give it a context to focus especially on the skills section just to make sure it is optimized for a tech job. So this is something we can call a good prompt. And by giving it, you will get the good results. Now just imagine giving prompts to generate big AI agents, automating bigger tasks, and removing the barrier between the idea and the execution. We gave AI hands and a brain, and since then we got AI agents. Think of an AI, you said, find me a flight to Paris under this budget and book it for next Tuesday using my card. And then your agent will go to the web, compares the price, select the flight, and then it will complete the transaction. And agents can work for 24/7 without getting bored or tired of repetitive tasks, like we often do. So building and integrating custom AI agents for different companies as per their needs is the best and in-demand skills in this era of AI. So the third skill I'm going to discuss is vibe coding. This skill is highly underrated. We cannot build entire mobile apps and publish them just by typing simple, plain English. And we cannot actually afford to ignore this in 2026. So if you think building apps and websites requires months of staring at computer screen and learning Java and Python, you're already falling behind. A massive shift is happening right now. It's no longer about who can code. It's about who has the best ideas and who can better communicate them to AI. Like, it was impossible. In past, if you had a good app idea, you had to give much more money to developers. And if you don't have money, you have to learn coding, which minimum takes months to years. But in 2026, the barrier is gone. You don't just get a template, you get a fully functional custom-built application. We are talking about end-to-end builds, from the user login screen to the database and even the payment checkout. So things that used to take a team of 5 people 3 months are now being done by one person in 30 minutes by using AI tools like Lovable and Replit. And companies are getting desperate for expert people who can describe to an AI a workflow that saves a company 10 hours a week. Then ultimately they become the most valuable for the company. And simply, if you have big ideas but have a difficulty in technically executing it, then your problem is solved. So did you know AI is making commercial ads for big brands? And copying the same idea of saving budget, other brands have also started using AI to promote their products too, even though people are criticizing these brands for this act due to their lower quality ads and laziness. But in heart of heart, everyone knows it is the future. We are going to become habitual of seeing AI slops everywhere, in ads, in films, in dramas. And the quality is just going to improve every day. And soon you won't be able to tell the difference between a $1 million Hollywood shoot and an AI generated one, which literally took seconds to generate. So seeing all these things, we can figure out how in-demand skill AI content generation is going to be. And it is not only the future, people are using it right now for content repurposing. Take one long video and let tools like OpenScript automatically find the viral moments, crop them for Reels, TikTok, and add captions instantly, all at one place. Another shift is the virtual human. Big creators and influencers today are no more preferring to sit in front of the camera to shoot themselves. They are saving time and they are creating their own avatar. And using Agent, you can create high quality video content using an AI avatar. Means you don't need to be in front of the camera anymore. Your AI twin does the talking for you, from the voice, face expressions to the hand gestures. And tools like 11 Labs can narrate your scripts in any emotion or language. So we are wrapping our video with the very last skill, that is AEO, which is SEO in the era of AI. You know what happens in SEO? So you go to a freelancer and ask it to make a SEO optimized website. And once he does this, your website ranks on the top of the Google or in the first page. When the customer searches for the services related to yours, they see your link, click it, and come to your website. And in the upcoming time, it is going to be an old game. You ask an AI to do your ranking instead of a human. So AEO is about making your data so clear and authoritative that AI models consider you as the expert. So for example, I want to learn vibe coding. I'm no more going to stumble upon different YouTube videos to find the best channel to teach me this. Instead, I saved my time, asked ChatGPT to give me the list of the best channels to teach me vibe coding. And it gives the list. And not only gives me the list, but tells me which one would be the best channel for me. So here, what makes their channel name comes in front of my eyes is absolutely not SEO this time, but AEO. And why AEO is becoming more impactful than SEO? Because we are no more listening to search engines, but LLMs. We are talking to LLMs, we are taking advice from them. So who's gonna steal the traffic? That completely depends on who makes AEO done perfectly. And that makes this skill 101% valuable. If you can make a business appear in the conversation between the AI model and the other people, then you suddenly become the most valuable person in the room. And almost everyone is going to need it. Why? Because no businesses want to become invisible by not getting mentioned by an AI. So it doesn't really matter now how beautiful your website is and how much you paid your developer. If someone's business name is not mentioned and suggested in the conversation between AI and other people, that simply means they don't exist. So these were the 6 most powerful AI skills. Which one you like the most and which one you are going to learn, let me know in the comment section. And that's all from me today. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and Allah Hafiz.